Okay folks, now here's a little tour of the Hotel Cavtat, surprisingly in the village of Cavtat, and this is more or less the view from the front of the hotel. This is a nice gentle walk all the way down there into town. It's not far, literally 5 minutes. There's a few little shops there, and this is the hotel proper. There's various parts of this which I'll try to explain over the next few minutes or so. But this is the bar that you can either eat in or drink in up there, or you can come out and stay here and drink here on the veranda. We are visiting late in the season, so it's incredibly quiet at the moment. Very much so. So much so that a lot of the town is closed already, and the hotel will close at the end of this week, I believe. So here we go. This is from the street. In the summer, I suspect this is absolutely humming. People everywhere. Once again, that's over one of the bays. It's a very well positioned hotel actually, because you can equally walk around these peninsulas. There's two really. There's a peninsula here that you can walk around, and there is a sandy beach. Once you get further around there is actually a sandy beach, and there's the part of the town proper, and from the next bay across you can then get a boat over to Dubrovnik. You can't actually see Dubrovnik from this bay, but you can from the other bay. It's way over there. So here we go, we turn around. That's the restaurant area there. Now these rooms here, I gather, are the suites. These are the big suites. These are the sort of family suites here. Generally quite large, as you can see. We haven't seen or stayed in any of these, but yeah, that's what I'm assuming. We upgraded halfway through, so I'll show you the suite we've ended up with. But they're all very nice, all very modern. There's some strange quirks, which I'll perhaps explain later, but isn't there everywhere? So here we go. Let's go into the hotel now. It's been raining, hence the the towel on the floor. This is where you come for breakfast every morning, and it is the restaurant as well, but this time of year it's closed just purely because there's not enough guests. So the breakfast is always laid out here, and drinks and what have you down there. With quite a nice view looking over the bay. Great place to meet people. Although a word of warning, watch these things here. Notice they're beautifully placed over all the tables, perfect for banging your head on every time you get up. And I am speaking from experience. Right, come out of the dining area. You can go straight into the restaurant through there. Bar, beg your pardon, bar and restaurant. you go. This is upstairs dining area, if you so wish. But it's late October, early November, and we haven't seen anybody dine up here. But it's quite a view. And there's the bar down there. The other thing to mention is this hotel is on multi-levels. Where we're in now is what I would call the seafront block. And between here and the main block, there are some houses. So what they've done is that they've obviously built this block. They've got tunnels, not that you know it's a tunnel, that takes you straight through underneath the ground into the other block. The stairs are here, endless stairs that takes you through. And also there is a lift here, which we often take, not coming down, but going up. We always use this lift. I shall continue the tour once we're at the top, in reception. Okay, so as I mentioned earlier, it's on multi-levels. You see here there's only 3 floors of rooms, and B1 and B2, which I assume is down here with the where the ground floor level is. Now, here's we come through into the main reception. And notice what I said earlier about the walking underneath buildings. So that's the front. And the reason this corridor is this long is purely because there are houses above. As you can see through here, look, there's houses there, and that's the block we've just come from. That's the back of the beachfront area, and this is the main block here, look. We continue. So here's the main reception. You see it's very quiet. Very helpful staff here. Ask anything. They all speak English and they're all very helpful. This is generally where you gather to go home, because up higher at street level, which is here, is where they drop and collect you. They're doing building works there at the moment. They're trying to dig out some more rock to build some more houses just behind the hotel, which is in here can be quite noisy. Here's the main staircase up. Notice floors 1, 2 and 3 were in the other section. This is floor 4, and this goes up to 8. And for which there is another lift. Coming from reception, if we venture up 1 floor to the 5th floor, there's a little door here that in the summer would be very pleasurable to stay out here on this deck overlooking the town of Cavtat. And as you can see, there is a bar and ice cream place there. Hasn't been open the whole time we're here, but as I say, it is late in season. And that is the lift elevator stairs that takes you into that other block, which is basically that one there. That's where we were earlier, and at the bottom of that is the restaurant and the walk out to the bar and the beach. So this is obviously the main view, or the view from the main block, and here we go through from logically floors 4 through to 8. We're right at the top there. So there's a nice pool there, an infinity pool. How hot or cold it is, I cannot attest to because we didn't use it. not being the swimming kind in October. But there you go. And this is the view overlooking the harbour. So as mentioned previously, I'm sure that this in the summer is a glorious place to be. It does get very hot here, in the 30s and 40s occasionally apparently, but it does look like a lovely place to sit out and chill, especially given if this little bar and ice cream place is open as well. Strange that you access it by a little doorway, but so be it. That's the design. You see all the rooms, certainly here, face at the front. All the hotels, all the rooms in the hotel are of a very high standard, but they have got some strange quirks. We actually had a larger suite than this that was cheaper, but this has a larger balcony and a higher view. We spent one night in the one room and moved here. Not least the fact, not every room has a kettle, which is a bit of a strange one. We had to, one of the reasons we upgraded is that the room had a kettle, but they're all pretty high standard. Tiled, rain showers, and standard shower. Toilet obviously is hidden around the corner here. And this is our room. I shan't film all of it because it's a bit of a mess. But on the 8th floor, this is our view. Nice and wide, great view. In fairness, most of them have got balconies. Make sure you get a sea view room. Oh yes, we're on the flight path of the aeroplanes as well. The airport is literally just about a mile and a half, 2 miles behind the hotel, so I suspect in the summer that you will get an increased noise of the planes coming in. I mentioned earlier about the kettle. Yes, we get a kettle. The kind of odd thing about it is that there's no plug for said kettle. So every time you want a cup of tea or coffee, and they don't supply tea or coffee bits, you have to bring that yourself. You have to find a plug somewhere in the room. The cable on it is not enough to reach the one under there, so you've got to kind of pick the kettle up every time and use it from a plug near the bed really. The air conditioning, I don't know what it is. It's more like a fan than air conditioning. It doesn't seem to air condition anything, and you don't appear to be able to change the temperature either. You can push down as much as you like and it won't make any difference. It kind of just tells you what the temperature in the room is and whether the fan actually makes any difference or not. We find it doesn't, so as a result we sleep all night with the back door open, the patio door, which is just perfect for us. Anyway, that's as much as I know about this establishment from being here for a week, late October, early November 23, and I would recommend it. Location can't be beat. It's cheaper than most of the others, and everyone has been so nice.